When did dating become so superficial? I understand that there's always been it cut me off, but I understand that there's always been a layer of people being superficial. But I have gotten so many comments of guys saying that someone has turned them down because of their height. Ladies, that could have been your soulmate. And you're strictly turning them down because they're short, they're not 6 foot. Peter Dinklage has a baddie.
Welcome to The Wall. Have you ever wondered why so many women hit their 30s and suddenly can't find men? Where are those single men they're looking for? Today we're going to look at how many women reach this age and get hit with a dose of reality, becoming leftovers in a market where they no longer have the same options.
I would just love to know, where are women finding men in their 30s? Because I have done every dating app. I'm really social. I go out a lot. And when I go out, I try and meet someone organically. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't. Unless maybe I'm just not approachable. But any of my single friends in London, they're starting to meet people now as well. Nice guys. I don't know, it's like the autumn season and they seem to be like actually meeting nice lads. I don't know if I'm just attracting these men or am I subconsciously attracted to them and just draw them in and just not finding the nice guys. But like, give me a nice guy. Give me a nice guy any day. And I thought by dating older that they were more mature and looking for something more serious. I actually think the younger guys are less broken and less damaged. I actually think girls, if you're in your 30s, go younger, because the older ones, they're fucked. They're absolutely fucked. I would just love to know, like, if people are meeting people in the coffee shop scenario or someone just approaching you on the street. If that actually happens, guys, tell me. Please let me know if it's real. Because at this point, I don't even think anything is real anymore. I don't know. I'm fucked. I think I'm just going to go into hibernation for all the winter again. So happy days.
And they talk about a male loneliness epidemic, when the reality is that it's women who are hitting the wall. Men are pulling out of the dating market and the apps in massive numbers. Apps that only benefit the top 20% of men, the ones who get all the girls. And now these women, already in their 30s, want to find serious men, beta providers who will give them a ring and financial security. But men have already chosen something better: their peace, their wallets, and their freedom. Too late, miss. Every decision comes with a price, and the wall doesn't forgive.
So a guy yesterday asked me, do I want my next partner to have kids or not? And I replied, you're not going to like the answer, but I'll tell you. He's like, why won't I like the answer? And I said to him, look, I know I'm painting with a very wide brush here, but the problem that a lot of divorced women face is we can't date the guys who have never been married and who don't have kids because they don't quite get the stage of life that we're in. And not that you're in a better or worse stage of life if you don't get married and don't have kids, but it's just a mindset shift. Not better, just different. So that leaves the men who have kids and who have been married. The problem is that we as women know that women will very rarely leave a marriage that has children unless shit has gotten super untenable, like really bad. Something's very off. You know, it takes a lot for a woman to disrupt, a fairly stable home life unless the home life is incredibly unstable. He replied and he goes, yeah, you're right, that did piss me off. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I told you, I'm sorry. I know, I don't know all the details of your marriage, but that's what goes through my mind. And he said, well, how do you know that she didn't do something wrong? I'm like, well, did she? And he said, well, she moved on pretty quickly after our breakup, so maybe something was happening there. I don't know. I'm opening myself up to a lot of pain in the comments here, but that is genuinely the situation. Do I know that there are situations where toxic women exist? Absolutely. I get it. And do I know that sometimes men will check out rather than get divorced? So women have to pull the plug anyway. Yes, I do know all that. I'm just saying, like, this is what makes it challenging. Someone said to me, the perks of being with a man who's been married before is that he's pre-trained and doesn't want to replicate a lot of the challenges of his marriage, which brings me hope. But I'm just, I invite people to get involved in this discourse. Can you give me a counter argument?
Stop it. Get some help.
Here's your counterargument. You're trying to base your decisions on someone else's experiences. Women love to say that their past doesn't matter, but they're quick to judge a man's past. A lot of marriages end because of women. There's a reason they initiate 80% of divorces. And that's not all. First marriages have a 30 to 40% chance of breaking up, second marriages jump to 60%, and third marriages hit 73%. Satisfaction in later marriages is lower for women, which leads them to get involved with more men after the first one, making them more unstable than men after their first divorce. That's why men don't like divorced women. In fact, a woman has better chances with a divorced man than with one who's never been married. And if she's also a divorced single mom, that's even more baggage.
Women.
I am 41 years old, single, without kids, living in a van outside my mom's house. But I'm on the next chapter of my life. I'm currently building a tiny home next door, like literally next door to my mom. This is my tiny home I'm building, and it's literally next door to my mom's house. This is my mom. Mom, you happy that I'm moving next door?
Yeah.
Brothers, look at that mother. She's happy, watching her 41-year-old daughter come back home with no man, no kids, and plans to live in a van. Exactly the future every mother dreams of, right? But that's the wall for you. It doesn't forgive anyone. Women want the bears, and we want you to subscribe and help us hit 1,000 likes on this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion in the comments. It's important to us. All right then, let's get back to the video.
How is it that my way is always wrong and you correct me on how I should communicate? I don't know why your way is always wrong. That's a good question. Like, if I say, hey, that annoys me, you tell me, hey, that's okay that it annoys me, but you should have said it this way and done it this way. I feel like that's effective marriage communication. I feel like it makes no sense. Like, the way I do things is the way I do things. And it's wrong.
Here this man is, very gently, trying to reason through with his wife how it is nearly impossible for one person to always be wrong in a relationship. He's trying to work it out with her, and all she's willing to do is fight him on it. Let me tell you, that man is obviously a good man that has completely let go of his ego in order to even have this conversation. Because a lot of men, this is exactly why they stop talking about their feelings. They start bottling it up because it's just not worth it.
And this is how, little by little, a man shuts down emotionally. Because if you're always right, why should I waste my energy talking to you? It's better to save my time and stay quiet. A lot of women actually like that, especially the ones with boss jobs who don't know how to leave the corporate woman at the door when they get home. And I respect that man, because believe me, putting up with women like that isn't easy. They're extremely hard-headed, and there's no changing their minds. In the long run, it's exhausting. This man is a perfect example.
Any guesses to where I'm at right now? I'm at the bank, as if my life couldn't get any worse. My soon-to-be ex-husband somehow fraudulently signed my name on an IRS check, refund check, cashed it, took all the funds out of our marital account that's on the divorce paperwork that he's not supposed to be doing, even though it hasn't been officially served yet, and then closed the account. And you want to know what this motherfucker left me with? $38. $38 is all I got. I wish this was not real life right now. But here I am. And somebody's about to get in really big trouble at the bank right now. What psychopath leaves the mother of their child with no money to be able to provide for them? This is beyond narcissism. This is beyond drug addiction. This is beyond a mental health crisis. I am so upset. I want to cry. I want to cry. I can't believe that this is happening. And despite all of this, I have never did this to him. I never did. And now I'm looking back and I'm like, you know what? I should have played the game. I should have freaking taken half and moved it to my personal account. Or taken all of it. But no, I didn't. I didn't. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how I'm going to survive this. I have no idea how I'm going to get through this for myself and for my children. I just want one day of good. I don't want to stoop down and turn into an ugly, horrible, spiteful, petty person. I'm just not that person. And I guess I have to be. This is hard. This is really fucking hard. I just pray that something comes of it. So, fuck this, man.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
This psychopath is your husband, the same man you chose to have kids with. And honestly, I don't know what bothers you more, that he emptied the account or that you didn't do it first. Because if we really look at it, you kicked him out of the house, you kept all the physical assets, and he only took the money. Now, what really crossed the line was dragging the kids into it. No matter the fight, no matter the hatred, leaving the mother without resources also leaves the kids without stability. A man with values protects his children first, always. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. Would you get involved with a married woman knowing everything you saw today? And what would you say to a divorced single mom looking for a serious man? If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Your support means a lot to us and keeps us motivated to keep creating more content. Stay tuned for the next video from the wall.